Morning, mathematicians, and let's get ready for another fun day of learning. Today is Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. Welcome. Mathematicians will add a pair of two-digit numbers when the ones digits have a sum less than or equal to 10 by using a number bond. Before we continue, let's go over our vocabulary words. Today we have the word plus. Plus is a symbol that shows addition. We also have the word digit. Digit is any numbers from 0 to 9. We have the word add. Add is finding the sum of two or more numbers to find out how many in all. We also have the word sum. Sum is the answer to an addition sentence. For example, 5 plus 4 equals 9. 9 is the sum of 5 plus 4. We have the word addition sentence. An addition sentence is a number sentence where one number is added to another. Add-ins. Add-ins are the numbers that are being added. For example, 7 plus 1 equals 8. The add-ins are 7 and 1. So let me remind you that mathematicians will add a pair of two-digit numbers when the ones digits have a sum less than or equal to 10 by using a number bond. But don't forget that you have learned previous strategies that you can also use to solve this problem. So let's continue. I'm being asked to add 14 plus 13. Let's take a minute. What do you notice about the numbers in the ones place? What do you notice about the 3 and what do you notice about the 4? If you were to combine them and add them, what do you notice? Turn and talk to someone at home. If you don't have anyone, think to yourself. If you were to add 4 plus 3, what do you notice about those two numbers? Yes, their sums add up to less than 10. I'm going to use cubes to show you the easiest way to find the total. So I have 14. Cubes. And then I have 13. Here are my 13 cubes. I have to double check. It's always good to double check. So I have 14 and 13. One way that I can add them is by putting the tens together and putting the ones together. So I put 1 10 with another 10. That gives me 2 10s. And then I put 4 1s and 3 1s. That gives me 7 1s. 2 10s gives me 20. Plus 7 gives me 27. So I'm being asked to use a number bond. When we use a number bond to add two-digit numbers, when the ones digit have a sum less than or equal to 10, there are certain steps that I can follow to help me. Don't worry. As you get more practice in this, the step will become easier to you. So my first step is going to be to break up the smallest number into tens and ones. So when I look at the 14 and the 13, I need to break the smallest number into tens and ones. So in this case is the 13. So I'm going to break that into tens and 1. So that's 10 and 3. Because 10 plus 3 is going to give me 13. My next step is step 2. I'm going to add the bigger number to the 10th. So I'm going to take 14 and add it to the 10th. So 14 plus 10. 14 plus 10 equals 24. Next step, step 3. I'm going to take the sum and add it with the ones. So the sum is 24. So I'm going to take the 24 and I'm going to add it with the ones. Plus 3 equals 27. 24, I could just count up. 24, 25, 26, 27. So 14 plus 13 equals 27. Let's try another one. We're going to try 25 plus 12. Remember that we are adding two-digit numbers when the ones digits have a sum less than or equal to 10 by using a number bond. But before I use the number bond, I'm going to represent it using my manipulatives. So I have 25. Let's see. I have 10, 20, and I need a 25. 25. So I'm representing the 25 with the red cubes. 25 plus 12. 10, 11, 12. What can I do? Turn and talk to your partner. Turn and talk to someone at home. If you don't have anyone to talk to, remember that you can stop and think to yourself. So we can what? We can combine the tens. So I'm going to combine the 2 tens and the 1 tens. And that's going to give me 3 tens. I'm going to combine the ones. 5 ones and 2 ones is going to give me 7. 3 tens, 10, 20, 30 equals to 30. 30 plus 7 ones gives me 37. Let's double check. 10, 20, 30, 35, and 2, 37. Now, let me represent that using a number bond. Remember our steps. First, we're going to break the smallest number into tens and ones. So looking at 25 and 12, what is the smallest number? The smallest number, yes, is 12. So I'm going to break that into tens and ones. Can you stop and think? How will you break this into tens and ones? Yes. We're going to write 10 and 2. Because 10 plus 2 gives you 12. Step 2. We're going to add the bigger number to the 10. So the bigger number is 25. So we're going to add it to the 10. So we're going to add these two numbers. 25 plus 10 equals 35. Am I done? No. Step 3. I still have to do step 3. Step 3 says to take the sum and add it with the ones. Here is the sum of 25 and 10. 35. So I'm going to take 35 plus the ones, which is 2, equals 37. So 25 plus 12 equals 37. Mathematicians, did you see how I added 2-digit numbers when the ones digits have a sum less than or equal to 10? I broke the smallest number into tens and ones. Then I added the bigger number to the tenth, which gave me 35. Then I took the sum and added with the ones, 35 plus 2, and it gave me 37. So 25 plus 12 equals 37. So you're going to follow the same steps when doing your independent work. Good luck.